there from a windy Auckland, New Zealand, and it's been blowing all week, so lousy weather. Today we're going to talk about the Skipperi Haines Hunter SF545, and as you can see over my shoulder, we've got 5 of them berthed here. We've got 15 of them berthed in West Haven in the city, and we've got 5 of them berthed at Gulf Harbour. So those of you that don't know me, my name is Pierre. I'm a fisherman and a pensioner, and this is OutSmart, the fishing pensioner, solo small boat fishing adventures in New Zealand, well mainly Auckland. And if that's something you think you might enjoy, I ask you to stick around, consider subscribing and joining us and coming along to see what we do. Fish on! Fish on! So I owned a Smartwave 4.2 meter center console plastic boat for 3 years and fished it extensively. Go and have a look at previous videos. You can see there's quite a bit about the boat there. Lovely little boat. But 7 or 8 weeks ago I sold that and I've moved to Skipperi, which is a boat subscription service. We've got 25 boats. You pay a monthly fee and you've got unlimited use of any one of the 25 boats from any one of the 3 harbours, and as often as you like. You can do it 2-3 times a week even. So it is extremely cheap. It's a deal that's financially attractive. The boats are in the marina on the berth, which alone is cost you more than the subscription. So they have 2 subscriptions. You can have a Monday to Friday subscription or a whole week, which includes weekends. Being a pensioner, I've taken the Monday to Friday, so it works out extremely attractive. We're talking about $369 a month with a 12-month contract, or that works out about $85 a week. So for $85 a week I've got unlimited use of this boat, and $85 a week won't rent that piece of concrete. This boat is tied up. So we'll do a bit of a walkthrough of the boat. It is a Haines Hunter SF545. SF stands for Sports Fisher. 545 is 5.45 meters is the hull length, which works out at about 17 foot 11. So it's nearly an 18 foot boat, the hull itself. But if you add the Portofino stern and you add the little bowsprit on the front, we're looking at closer to 19 foot 6, so nearly a 20 foot boat. A lovely boat. I've been out fishing on a boat on this one 7 times now, so go back and have a look at the videos. Great boat. One problem with the boat is it's not catching fish. Now I suspect that's more the fisherman than the boat. So walk through the boat. As you can see on the port side, we've got the double back-to-back seats, and lifts up, there's a locker underneath it, and in the locker is a set of life jackets and the flares and safety equipment and spare parts and stuff, all required for Maritime New Zealand legalities to keep the boat legal. It is a commercial operation, so it has to follow the legalities. On that note, we've got the E-curb included, and we've got the VHF, and included in the deal is the Coast Guard membership, which is all paid for, and of course the fire extinguisher. So all the safety equipment's included. Looking at the dash, we've got the Haines Hunter touchscreen GPS chart plotter, depth sounder, fish finder. We've got the gauges for the Yamaha. It is a Yamaha 4-stroke 115 horsepower. More about that later. You've got your nav lights, you've got your anchor light, you've got your bilge pump, and you turn on the depth transducer there to bring up your fish finder. It's got a Fusion sound system, and as I said, it's got the VHF system. It's got an electric capstan, which is fantastic, but Haines Hunter have confused us a bit. So this switch up and down is not down and up. You'd think that if you want to put the anchor down, you push the down button, and you want to lift the anchor up, push the up button. But it's the other way around on this switch. This switch should actually be is designed to lie flat. So when you push the up button, you're pushing the anchor out, you're pushing it away from you. When you push the down button, if it's lying flat, you're actually bringing the chain back to you. So if this switch was flying flat up there, it makes sense. It's the wrong way around, I reckon. Anyway, not serious. Now, apart from the GPS showing you where you're going, which direction, there's this other fancy instrument that's included. We've got the standard Yamaha controls, the motor up and down, the tilt lever, the gear lever forward back, the choke, and the key goes in there. And of course, that's all powered via house and start batteries. So we have a start battery down the back here, and we have your switches there, which is your house power switch, your start battery power switch, and a link switch. If one of the batteries should be going flat, you can link the two to start the motor. It also has the trip switch for the electric capstan up the front, and of course on the port side is the house battery. So up front we've got a small V berth, which is nice and comfortable. It's got cushions on it. It's got a couple of shelves on the side to put your stuff, your food, or whatever you want to take with you. It's got a couple of cubby holes over here. If you want to, I don't know, hide your contraband, you can go in there. Or perhaps some guns, depending on which border you're crossing. We also have a hatch up front, which opens up, you get fresh air in, and has the clamps to lock it down. And of course you would pop out of here when you want to fiddle with the anchor. Remote switch electric capstan over here with chain and rope warp, and all automatic in and out just as you please. So the V berth is reasonably comfortable, and I reckon I could sleep here. I could fit my 5'13" quite easily. Included in the deal is a ski pole. Fits in there. If you want to tow the kids on a biscuit or water skiing or whatever, so that fits in there. Handy accessory. And they've also included the bait board with a couple of carbon fiber struts. They fit in there, and of course the bait board just fits in there. The motor is a 115 4-stroke Yamaha, which I've found to be quite economical. Obviously, the big expense for any trip these days is your gas, is your petrol. But I found that if you fiddle with the trim, you can get this motor at an angle that's going to run and use, when you talk about liters per hour, less liters per hour than a knot of boat speed. So I can do 22 odd knots of boat speed, fiddle with the trim and get it down to 17, 18 liters an hour. So very, very economical and great, quiet, fast. I'm sure the boat will go over 30 knots if I wanted to. One of the differences between this boat and my previous boat, the Smart Wave, is this has got a 21 degree dead rise hull. While it's got good sea keeping underway and through the chop and through the bad weather, when you're on anchor or drifting, it is a little bit rock and rolly. It's not, well, I wouldn't say it's bad, but I would say that the Smart Wave with a double concave hull was a lot, what's the word, calmer, a lot calmer on the water, a lot flatter, a lot more, it felt more stable. Not that this boat is unsafe or anything, it's just the Smart Wave has an advantage over this boat as in sitting stable and sitting more relaxed on the water. So the whole fleet comes with canopies, as you can see over there, and some of them have the smaller canopy with the without the rocket launcher over the top. Some of them have the bigger canopy with the rocket launchers. The ones without the rocket launchers are still good for fishing. They've got rod holders inside and around the back of the boat, whereas this one's got the extra rod holders up the top and has the anchor light up the top. The other ones have the anchor light mounted on the stalk on the foredeck. The window zips open. You can open up the section above your head when you're driving, or you can take that whole section out. Or the whole fleet comes with the cover down the back, which is nice. If you're going to overnight on the boat, you can zip that down and get a bit more protection. So other than the canvas cover over the cockpit, there's no difference. All the boats are the same, the instruments are the same, the motor's the same, the procedures are the same. When you reserve a boat to go out for the day or half a day, doesn't matter which boat you take, they're all identical when it comes to the part that matters, the boat. As I said, the only difference is the rocket launchers on the canopy, and some canopies don't have it. So the boats are all in the marina on the berth, which is included. The boats are lifted out of the water from time to time, and the bottom is cleaned and anti-fouled. That's part of the deal. The servicing is part of the deal, so Haines Hunter will perform the required servicing to the boat and the motor as it becomes due. That's all included in the deal. One of the advantages of subscribing to a system like this is that the boat owner or the company Skipperi makes sure that parts are replaced as needed and are kept current. Have a look at this. It's a brand new fender. Bay, it's a very short trip from the fueling dock. When you get back from your day out on the water, you fill up the tank, you fuel up over there, and it's a short few minutes to the berth where you tie up and log off. So besides filling up with petrol or gas to the maximum at the end of your trip, you are also obliged to wash the boat down when you get back. Now there is wash down facilities over the back there with hose that'll reach all the boats, and you got to wash it down. You'd be washing your own boat down anyway, but it is important to wash it down for the next person because you want the previous person to do the same for you. The system is reasonably self-policing. If the previous person didn't fill up with fuel, you fill up, or I fill up, and I would report that, and I get a bonus, and the previous person gets fined. The same with the cleaning. If I get on the boat and it hasn't been cleaned, I can report that, and the previous person will get fined. So it's reasonably self-policing. So there's not much more I can say about the features of the boat, and but what I can say is the benefits of joining Skipperi are financial. It is just an extremely good deal. As I said, it's about $85 a week, unlimited usage for a boat this size on the marina, plus your petrol, of course. So if you're interested, go check it out on their website, www.skipperi.nz up here. And there's a joining fee, an upfront fee of $499 plus your monthly subscription. But if you sign up and you're interested, and you sign up and you use the code PIER, my name, you can save yourself the $499 upfront fee. So consider it. Check out my previous 6 or 7 videos of me being out on the boat, and check out next week's video. I'm going fishing on, I think, Wednesday. We've got the boat booked and we'll be out there chasing the big one. So if you enjoyed that, if it's of interest, smash the like button, and if you're not already subscribed, I ask you to subscribe. It is free. Subscribe, smash the like button, and share it with your friends, or comment if you want, ask any questions. But we'll see you during the week when we go fishing.